Welcome back to the fourth episode of our bitplatform tutorial. So far, we've covered a lot, from testing bitplatform features in GitHub code spaces without any installations, to setting up Visual Studio plus VS Code in Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Additionally, we've installed latest Bit boilerplate project template version, create a project, and successfully build it. In this part, our focus is on building the project using Visual Studio and the CLI, delving into various options available during the project creation. We'll also take a closer look at the overall project structure. When initiating a project, naming it and specifying the storage location are crucial. Make sure to tick Place Solution and Project in the same directory. In the subsequent steps, you can specify your backend database.
Are these the only two databases we can use?
Not at all. You can select any database supported by Entity Framework, such as MySQL or Postgres. If SQL Server or SQLite isn't suitable, choose the other option. Install the relevant package in the project and set up EF Core based on the NuGet package documentation. Moving on, the CI/CD pipeline ensures that developers' changes won't break the project during development. When CD is triggered, it generates APK for Android, IPA for iOS, EXE for Windows, and PKG for macOS. Also generates ready-to-deploy files for your API and web projects, making it easy to deploy them to any environment.
Excellent. There are implemented pipelines for popular ones.
For Bitbucket and others, you might need to set it up manually, drawing inspiration from GitHub implementation. Now, let's explore the sample option, which includes admin, to-do, or none. While admin might be suitable for real projects, to-do serves as a simple sample. Initially, it's good to explore these samples first. The offline database option allows your app to save data on the user's device using EF Core and SQLite, even when offline.
That's fantastic. Why isn't it enabled by default?
Offline storage can make your project heavier. Only activate it when you understand its implications. At the time of recording this video, the last option available is Windows. We'll come back to this option later in this episode. While the range of options may expand over time, you can always stay informed about the latest options by visiting the link provided in the video description.
Can a similar project be created with the .NET CLI?
Absolutely. Let's demonstrate various modes in both Visual Studio and the CLI. Keep in mind that features like Admin Panel and Offline DB can make your project heavier. Only use them when necessary. In the Files section, you'll encounter well-known and familiar files like global JSON and editor config. Additionally, there are files specific to the Bit platform, which will be introduced throughout this tutorial, and, of course, they are accompanied by comments. A particularly significant file among the solution items is the directory build props file. Settings configured in this file automatically apply to all projects within the solution. Noteworthy configurations within this file include aspects like enabling multilingualism and PWA. Moving forward, we'll encounter the CI/CD file for your project. The project is fundamentally divided into server and client parts, harmonizing together to achieve a well-integrated and efficient system. The server project includes controllers, DB context, and other classes.
Does the DB context need to be in the server project?
Absolutely not. Feel free to relocate the DB context to a separate project and tailor the architecture to suit your specific requirements. The created project is intentionally straightforward, akin to other projects you've crafted in Visual Studio or with .NET New. You have the flexibility to modify the structure as needed. The shared project contains data transfer object classes and localization resources. On the client side, we have Core Project, where shared assets such as Razor components, SAS files, images, and fonts are housed. The web project, generated from the Core Project, provides a web-based output that can be easily configured to enable pre-rendering for enhanced SEO and/or progressive web app. The Maui project, also derived from the Core Project, delivers native applications for Android, iOS, macOS, and Windows. It also facilitates interaction with third-party code written in Swift, Objective-C, Kotlin, and Java, enabling seamless integration with existing native frameworks. While the project's core UI utilizes C#, HTML, and SAS, the Maui project offers the flexibility to develop native UI elements using XAML. These XAML-based pages, while not compatible with the web version, can enhance the native app's user experience. In addition to the core features, Maui projects can leverage the Maui Community Toolkit and Maui Essentials, providing access to a vast array of UI components, extensions, and tools specifically tailored for Maui development. If a Maui-based project also provides a Windows app, what purpose does a standalone Windows serve? Well, the Maui project's Windows output is only compatible with Windows 10 and 11, while the Windows project's output runs on Windows 7 through 11. Despite being lighter, the native Windows project offers faster performance compared to the Maui-generated Windows counterpart. However, this comes at the cost of losing access to Maui's advanced features. The native Windows project delivers exceptional performance due to its lightweight nature, but it sacrifices Maui's rich features. The core project's pages ensure seamless compatibility across different platforms. Additionally, iOS and Android projects are on the way, promising even faster and more efficient performance, albeit without Maui's capabilities. And then we have the IAC project. If you plan to host your backend on the Microsoft Azure cloud, you can utilize this project to establish the fundamental structure on your Azure, allowing you to set up, for instance, SQL Server and other essential components. Using IAC project and even hosting the project in Microsoft Cloud is completely optional. You can choose to host your backend on your own infrastructure or utilize a different cloud provider. Now that you have a grasp of the project's general structure, we can proceed to the next video, where we will construct the database and test the application across Android, Windows, and web environments.
I'm eager for the next episode. Where can I ask questions?
Feel free to use the questions section on GitHub to ask anything. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll build the database and test the project on Android, Windows, and the web.